In an unprecedented display of military cooperation, Russia on Tuesday announced extensive naval and air drills titled Ocean-24, involving China and spanning multiple oceans and seas. According to the Russian Defense Ministry, these drills will extend across the Pacific and Arctic Oceans, as well as the Mediterranean, Caspian, and Baltic Seas. More than 400 warships, submarines, support vessels, over 120 planes and helicopters, and a force of over 90,000 troops will participate. The exercises are scheduled to continue until September 16th. Russian President Vladimir Putin, addressing military officials, emphasized that this exercise is the largest of its kind in 3 decades, highlighting China's participation with warships and aircraft from the Chinese Navy.
I would like to note that this is the first time in the last 3 decades that we are conducting such large-scale exercises at sea. They will be held simultaneously in the waters of the Pacific and Arctic Oceans, the Mediterranean, Caspian, and Baltic Seas.
China confirmed its involvement on Monday, stating that both nations' navies would conduct joint maneuvers in the Pacific. In his remarks, Putin criticized the United States, accusing Washington of trying to maintain its global military and political dominance. He claimed that the US is using the Ukraine conflict to inflict a strategic defeat on Russia, while undermining the security balance in the Asia-Pacific region.
We see that the United States of America is trying to maintain its global military and political dominance at any cost. To this end, using Ukraine, they are trying to inflict a strategic defeat on our country. Under the pretext of countering the allegedly existing Russian threat and containing the People's Republic of China, the United States and its satellites are increasing their military presence near Russia's western borders, in the Arctic and in the Asia-Pacific region.
Putin further accused the US of provoking an arms race and disregarding the security of its European allies. He stressed that Russia must be prepared for any potential developments.
With its aggressive actions, the United States seeks to achieve a tangible military advantage, thereby breaking the established security architecture and balance of power in the Asia-Pacific region. The US is essentially provoking an arms race, disregarding the security of its European and Asian allies, creating the preconditions for a dangerous crisis situation in Europe and the Asia-Pacific region. I want to emphasize that Russia must be prepared for any development of the situation.
Putin's statements reflect the increasingly close ties between Moscow and Beijing, as both nations seek to counter Western dominance on the global stage. On Monday, China's Defense Ministry announced the start of the Northern United 2024 naval and air exercises with Russia in the Sea of Japan and the Sea of Okhotsk. These drills, the Chinese ministry, aim to improve strategic cooperation between the two nations and enhance their ability to jointly address security threats. The Chinese ministry also stated that after the Northern United 2024 exercises, both navies would continue to the Pacific, participating in Russia's Ocean-24 as part of their broader military collaboration. While China has refused to condemn Russia's military actions in Ukraine, it continues to blame the US and NATO for provoking the conflict. As the war drags on, Russia has increasingly leaned on alliances with China and other countries, such as Iran, to strengthen its geopolitical position against Western powers. By aligning their military strategies, Russia and China are positioning themselves to challenge US influence, especially in the Asia-Pacific, where tensions continue to rise over territorial disputes and regional security concerns.